Hello, good morning. This is Rob Koster for Card Game Expert, and today I'm going to be playing, what basically is a Delver deck. This is just everything Delver ever wished it could be. So, this is a blue-red tempo deck with a bunch of counter spells, a bunch of card draw. Anyway, onto the cards. We have obviously some Mishra's Baubles in here because when you're doing all sort of broken nonsense, Mishra's Baubles always there. We have Thought Scour, we have Sleight of Hand, we have Serum Visions for a load of cantrips. We have Dragon Rage's Channeler. This is just Delver in overdrive. This card is extremely powerful. We have 4 Lightning Bolts in here. We have 4 Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. This card just does it all. It ramps you, it draws card, it beats. It just does it all. It's kinda nuts. We have 4 Unholy Heat in here, just a better removal spell. We have 4 expressive iteration. Your 2 mana draw 3. This card is insane. We have 2 Dreadhorde Arcanists. We have 2 Counterspell. We have 4 Murktide Regent in here, and this is just a very big beefy beater. So one thing that I notice is that almost every card is new. We have like 4 Unholy Heat, 4 Ragavan, 4 expressive iteration. Yeah, Dreadhorde Arcanist kind of is new to me. We have 4 Dragon Rage and 4 Murktide Regent. Counterspell is new to the format as well. And yeah, Mishra's Bauble, in my opinion, should have been long gone at this point. But it's still here, so let's play it. Serum Vision and Sleight of Hand, Thought Scour are old cards. But for the rest, it's all new stuff. So I haven't played any of these cards except for 1 Unholy Heat before. So yeah, and Dreadhorde Arcanist obviously. But I haven't played any of the new cards, so I want to try all of them out. For the sideboard, we have Engineered Explosives, we have Chalice of the Void, Subtlety, we have Spell Pierce, we have Aether Ghost, we have Abrade, we have 3 Blood Moon. I love me some Blood Moons. And we have 1 Force of Negation and 1 Mystical Dispute. With that being said, this is one of the known best decks in the format. So if you want to try it out for yourself, definitely check out the link in the description below so you can rent it on MANATRADERS. One last thing. This is a list by Magical Snap. They got 6th in the Modern Challenge last week, so congratulations to them. And yeah, let's get to the games. And here we are for our first match. So we have this hand. This hand seems fine. Could be anything, so let's keep it. Gonna go ahead and Mishra's Bauble. Check our top card. Let's see, our top card is a Spirebluff Canal. I don't want that at all, so gonna go ahead fetching a Steam Vet. Fetch a Steam Vents, get a Serum Visions going. So Serum Visions also helps me stack the top of my deck for for the Mishra's Bauble trigger. So I already have a bunch of card draw, but I do like it. But I'm mostly just looking for a threat, so I'm just gonna bottom both of these. I'm gonna try and find like a Ragavan or a a Dragon Rage's Channeler, and I think we're playing against the Mirror. Yeah, we're playing the Mirror for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and Lightning Bolt that. Just no nonsense, just get it off the table immediately. Ooh, that's a good draw. Murktide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't cast it yet. We're 1 short. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bolt this immediately. And just gonna play my Scalding Tarn, get some cards in the graveyard, get some things going. You want Murktide Regent to be at least a 4/4, because that way you can dodge Lightning Bolt, and if you can get it to 7/7, that's even better, because that way you get to make sure that it dodges Unholy Heat as well. But our opponent apparently kept a 1-lander, so should be good for us. We're gonna go ahead and fetch, get another Steam Vents. Make sure that we don't need to damage ourselves too much here. Let's see, they could have stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast my spell here. I'm gonna cast my Serum Visions first. Hit a Ragavan as well. So I'm gonna bottom the land and I'm gonna top the Thought Scour. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cast my Murktide Regent here. So 1, 2, 3. And 1 and 2. So we can't make it a 7/7, but they don't have Delirium yet, so we're just gonna clock them really hard here. Yeah, they're a while away from Delirium, and next turn I get to keep up Counterspell as well, so they draw a Spirebluff Canal for that turn, which is good for them. At least we get to play a game that way. But there's a real chance this Murktide region. Once we untap, I wouldn't be surprised at all if it just raises for 20 damage. So we get to untap with it. I mean, they have 6th, so yeah. Gonna play our land. Gonna go ahead and attack first. So attack with the Murktide region. So yeah, I think we're just very far ahead at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and we could either play Ragavan or Expressive Iteration. I actually kind of like playing Ragavan more. So we're gonna cast a Ragavan here and then keep up Thought Scour and Counterspell. So Thought Scour and Counterspell. Yeah, Ragavan just gets us even more ahead. I'm not gonna defend my Ragavan. If they want to kill it, they get to kill it. Draw 2, discard 2. Okay, so what the hell are they doing? Are they like on some sort of... Oh, they're on Arclight Phoenix. Ah, okay. Okay, that's pretty sweet actually. Arclight Phoenix is a sweet card. One of my first very successful videos. I like Arclight Phoenix. So they're gonna go ahead and cast 3 spells here. At least if I let them, so... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and counter that one. I don't want that happening, because that way they don't get to cast 3 spells. Yeah, they can't get the Phoenix back. We're hitting them for 8. We're drawing a bunch of cards now. So we're against Phoenix. So I'm guessing they're bringing in sideboard hate for us in the form of... whatchamacallit, Graveyard Hate. And we want... What do we want against Phoenix? We don't want Blood Moons. Do we want Chalice of the Void on 1? That's so weird. Like, Chalice of the Void on 1 kind of destroys us as well. Nah, that can't be it. We do want Spell Pierce and Aether Gust. We do want Mystical Dispute. Do we want Force of Negation? 2 for 1 is not great. Subtlety, Flash Flying, and the best use up to 1 Dark Creature or Planeswalk spell. No, we don't want that. So I want Spell Pierce, Aether Gust, and Mystical Dispute, and I can board out... Like... I think the Unholy Heats aren't that important in this matchup, so those can go out. So we board out Unholy Heats, all 4 of them. And we board in Mystical Dispute, Aether Gust, and Spell Pierce. This hand is not great, but... No, I don't think we can keep this. Oh yes, this is much, much, much better. So we're gonna go ahead and bottom the... We're gonna bottom the slide of hand. We already have a turn 1 playing Ragavan. We have a turn 2 playing Dragon Rage's Channeler plus Spell Pierce or either Thought Scour. So we already have stuff to do. I could also just keep up Spell Pierce for turn 1, but that could be too defensive. Is that too defensive? No, I'm not gonna do it. They might have a Bolt for a Ragavan, but that's that then. So we're gonna go ahead and fetch. Play my Ragavan. So cast it. Yeah, we might be supposed to keep up Spell Pierce, but that might also be just too defensive. I'm guessing this is getting the Lightning Bolt. Yeah, there we go. So Ragavan is Ragavaning right out of here. Ragagon. Hoo-hoo. Give me an award for that terrible pun. They're playing a Thing in the Ice. That's a problem. Yeah, that's very much a problem because I just bought out the Unholy Heats. So we're gonna do a sideboard again, and this time we're not boarding out Unholy Heat, but... Oh, I shouldn't have fetched yet. I should have done the Mishra's Bubble trick first. Oh well, it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and get an island. Play Dragon Rage's Channeler. Play Mishra's Bubble. Yeah, I definitely should not have fetched. So, do we want Fiery Island? No, we don't. So that's going to the graveyard. Yeah, Dragon Rage's Channeler Survey ability is so good. Yeah, we have a problem. Thing in the Ice is gonna flip and it's gonna be really shy. I just didn't think Thing in the Ice was a thing anymore. That's that sounded so weird. I didn't think Thing in the Ice was seeing anymore. It's not a card I expected someone to resolve against me today. That's something I can say for sure. So they have 2 of them, that's fine, because that means they're not playing any shot. Like, if one of them's flipping, I'm losing anyway, so might as well just let them play it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I draw some cards. I don't care about them drawing creatures at all, so that's also fine. Yeah, I can't kill them. I mean, I can't kill that thing in the ices unless I draw a second bolt and a land, so... Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Yeah, not great, to say the least. So another Fiery Islet, don't want that in the graveyard. Don't want that in my hand either. So Expressive Iteration, okay. So now our Dragon Rage's Channeler has Flying. We get to draw a card for our turn. I'm bottoming the lands, by the way, because we're drawing so many cards, we will get a third land. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll just always get a third land. So gonna go ahead and attack in with the Dragon Rage's Channeler here. So we attack for 3. And then we're gonna go ahead and play Murktide Regent and keep up the spell snare. So Murktide Regent. Yeah, it'll cost us our Delirium, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So we're playing a 6/6. Yep. Good, good, good. So next turn we're attacking for 6 in the air. They go to 11. They're not flipping thing in the ice this turn for sure. There's no way they're casting that many spells. Yeah, because I'm spell piercing this. Like 100% spell piercing that one. It also, man, the Dragon Rage's Channeler ability is so insane. Because now it gets Delirium again. That is so insane. That ability is absolutely nuts. Yeah, I get why this is one of the actual best decks in the format. So we're going to go ahead and attack for 9. They go to a bunch lower than 9. They go to 8. Yeah, I can count, I swear. So attacking in. They go to 8. Let's see, I can just Expressive Iteration here. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna bottom a Serum Visions. Or bottom, I'm putting it in the graveyard, I don't care about it. Gonna put, let's see, Murktide Regent in my hand. And gonna bottom of the library, the Sleight of Hand. And gonna exile the Steam Vents. And then I'm gonna play the Steam Vents. And I'm gonna keep up 2 mana, because that way I get to Lightning Bolt and Thought Scour. They need to flip that thing in the ice at this turn. I'm not playing the Murktide Regent, by the way, because this way if they get to bounce some of my creatures, I get to play them again. Because then end of turn I'm going Thought Scour, replaying both Murktide Regent. So I'm kind of thinking ahead what happens if they've managed to flip the thing in the ice. Oh, also I'm just... Oh, I should have played it because I'm dead when they play the thing. Yeah. I kind of forgot that I'm at 14. Whoopsie poopsie. Yeah, we definitely need to bring in the Unholy Heat over the Lightning Bolt though. Like, Lightning Bolt has been absolutely useless in this game. And we would have very easily won if they were Unholy Heats. So, yeah. That's the more you know, the more you learn. And now they need to flip... I think they're getting there. Like, Thought Scour. Do they have it? If they flip, we die. If they don't flip, we win. So, yeah, they can't flip it, so we win. GG. But, notes for next time, I need to bring in Unholy Heat and board out Lightning Bolt in this matchup. GG. And here we are for match number 2. We are on the play. So, let's see what we get. Our opponents reveal the Lures of the Dream Den. We have 1 land, Thought Scour Slave. Yeah, this is very obviously a keep. This hand, I actually think this hand's very good. So we're gonna go ahead, Flooded Strand, get a Steam Vents going, and then I'll play the Dragon Rage's Channeler. Because when in doubt, just play Pressure. It's always... especially in Modern, it's always like, I don't know what to do. Well, which of the things you do will end up killing your opponent if they don't deal with it? If so, do that one. Always do that one. So another Scalding Tarn match. Guessing our Dragon Rage's Channeler is getting bolted. Yeah, that's a Blood Crypt, okay. Our Dragon Rage's Channeler is gonna die. Like, there's no way it's living. This is Lightning Bolt. It's a Ragavan. Okay, we can deal with a Ragavan for sure. So, gonna go ahead and skillfully top deck a Spirebluff Canal. Am I gonna luck sack that much? Yeah, I'm gonna try and Thought Scour and see if we can hit Delirium. Yeah, that's actually kind of greedy, but sure. So, I'm gonna put Serum Visions in the graveyard. And we don't hit it, but that's fine, because I can just go ahead and Lightning Bolt the Ragavan here. I'm using the Lightning Bolt because the Unholy Heat kills bigger creatures, and that's a counter spell. Do I want a counter spell? No, I don't want it. So we're gonna bottom that one as well. So Ragavan dies. And we're gonna go ahead and attack in with the Dragon Rage's Channeler. One thing to note, I'm very aggressively putting cards in my graveyard. That's because I have 2 Murktide regions and I want to play them. So they're playing a Shizo Dead Storehouse. So they're on some sort of legendary deck. Yeah, Inquisition of Kozilek, that's not ideal, but it's fine. Because we're next turn just playing a Murktide region anyway. I'm going to try and make it bigger than 5/5 if I can. So yeah, they're taking the Unholy Heat, that's pretty obvious. So the greedy play for us now is to slide off hand and hope we hit a land. And the less greedy play is to just play the Murktide Regent. And the lucky play is just hitting the land and doing both. Just putting it out there. So they are in doubt of what to do. They're playing another Black Monster, another Inquisition. So they're taking the Inquisition. So we're going to go ahead and make a very, very, very big Murktide Regent here. Oh, and we draw the counterspell. Yeah, I'm just slamming the Regent. Like, no questions asked. Does it matter? I have a lot of sorceries, so let's get out a bunch of sorceries. And, like... no, not land. I just want as much stuff to be dealt as possible. So now we have a turn 3 8/8 flying creature, which seems good. Not gonna lie, seems good. Seems decent. And our 1/1 attacks in. Our 1/1 that draws a lot. Like, this is just so insane. Delver has flying, but this has flying when you have Delirium, and it has to attack, and it has a bigger butt, and it sees a lot of cards because of the non-creature spell survey ability. This card is insane. Like, actual insanity. They're playing a Croxa. That's fine, because that way I get to discard my counterspell and play my second Murktide Regent. Like, I'm actively happy with them playing a Croxa. Let's see. I'm gonna discard this one. So discard, and yeah, like, I'm discarding counterspell, playing the second Murktide Regent, and like, what are they gonna do? So they are a black-red deck, and one thing I just noticed is we don't have Graveyard Hate in our list. That's kind of weird. Oh well. We don't want Chalice of the Void. We don't want Engineered Explosives. We don't want Blood Moon. We don't want a Brave, because I think their Graveyard Hate will be Leyline of the Void. We don't want a Braid. Do we want Subtlety? Nah, not really. Force of Negation? Nah. I think we just want 3 Aether Gusts. And we want them over... Over what do we want them, actually? I don't know, like... If they have Leyline of the Void, Murktide Regent will be unplayable, basically, because we're not hitting 8 lands. But if they don't have it, even with 4 Leyline of the Void in that deck, there's only a 40% chance of them hitting it on turn 0. So it's a 40%, almost a dice roll, whether we can play Murktide Regent or not. So I'm definitely keeping it in, because it's that powerful. What am I boarding out? I don't think we need all of the removal, so I think we can cut like 2 Lightning Bolts or something. Yeah, this seems fine. So out 2 Lightning Bolts into Aether Gust. And we are on the draw for game number 2. We have a bunch of lands. We have a Serum Visions. They reveal the Lures again. So we're going to go ahead and get Thoughtseize. Also, I almost never mulligan against Thoughtseize. I just refuse to do it because that's just playing into their game plan. So they're playing a Ragavan. We're going to go ahead and Lightning Bolt it. Just Lightning Bolt it. Once again, using Lightning Bolt over Unholy Heat, because Unholy Heat deals 6 damage with Delirium. And especially now I know that they have Croxa in their deck, that's very relevant. So they're playing Crocs, I'm guessing. Oh, they're playing their own Dragon Rage's Channeler. Okay, and then they're gonna Thoughtseize me, I'm guessing. So yeah, that's a Thoughtseize. This is a problem for sure. So they're putting a land in their graveyard, and we now need to draw a removal spell, which is kinda not great. But we can. Let's start with the basics. They should be taking the Unholy Heat here. That's what I'm guessing they should take that. And they don't get Delirium with the Thoughtseize. They're taking the counter spell. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we would have luck sacked it out anyway. Okay. So we can go ahead and yeah, I'm just gonna Lightning Bolt at Dragon Rage's Channeler. And then I'm gonna play a Serum Visions. They have something they don't want counters. I'm guessing it's the Lurus that they're playing towards. So we're gonna bottom both of these. Not interested at all in these. Dreadhorde Arcanist is just a 1-3 against a Lightning Bolt deck. If this Dreadhorde Arcanist is definitely a card where if it lives, it will win the game on its own. So I get why they're playing it. But it's just not very good in multiple. So they're playing a Thoughtseize here, which means I am now losing my Unholy Heat, I'm guessing. Well, they're down to 2 cards in hand, so that's fine. And I'm guessing they're taking the... Yeah, if they're going after the counterspell, they're going for a grindy game, so they should take the Dreadhorde here. And now they're taking the Unholy Heat, which means one of their 2 cards is either Fatal Push or Light. Wow, that is so sick. Oh man, okay, I am running hot. Yup, running hot, it's nice. Yeah, drawing that Unholy Heat is kind of insane. I mean, I brought it down to 6 removal spells and I've drawn 4 of them in my top 11 cards. That is so insane. Yeah, that's the Lightning Bolt I was already thinking about. So yeah, bye-bye goes the Arcanist. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that they will put Lurus in their hand at some point here. They have 1 card left, so guessing this is Lurus going to their hand. Yep, that's Lurus in their hand. So they're kind of out of gas. They get to replay 1 thing next turn, which is scary, but it is what it is. Gonna go ahead and just Thought Scour myself here. Draw the Expressive Iteration. Okay. So we... Oh, okay, that makes it a lot easier. I was gonna say, like, I don't know if I want Expressive Iteration or not, but just drawing the land definitely helps. We're gonna go ahead and realize that I shouldn't have played my land yet. Oh, well, it's fine. Gonna go ahead and... Yeah, this makes it easy. So we're gonna go put the Expressive Iteration in my hand, I'm guessing. Yeah, in my hand. The Thought Scour goes... Oh no. Mountain goes to the bottom and Thought Scour goes into exile. And now I get to play a Thought Scour. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna play Thought Scour. Hit Murktide region, that's very good. So now they are going to play Lurus and we are going to Unholy Heat it. And then next time we're just gonna go Murktide region and Expressive Iteration. Man, this deck is so insanely powerful. This feels like I'm playing a different format. So this is their Lurus coming into play. Yeah, they get 1 card out of it, which is fine. So this is Lurus. Yeah, I think the black-red deck that they are playing is also one of the best decks in the format. So we're gonna go ahead and show them we are a giant luck sack. Because I am luck sacking like crazy. So they play the Dragon Rage's Channeler. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of the things as well. I once again should not have played the land. It's definitely a hard thing to get used to. So we're gonna go ahead and do the Expressive Iteration. So put one of them into your hand, that one. One of them on the bottom, the Thought Scour, and put exile one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and draw some more cards. Mishra's Bauble. Let's see what they're gonna draw. They're gonna draw another Dragon Rage's Channeler. That's fine. They can run it to its death. Oh, we don't play Snapcaster, so we can just click random cards in the graveyard. And now we have an 8/8. Whee! This deck is so insane. This is nuts. Mishra's Bauble trigger happens. Oh, what are they doing here? So 2 red. Are they double bolting the Murktide Regent? No, that's not enough. Oh, Unholy Heat Lightning Bolt on the Murktide Regent. Okay. So they are going to see a lot of cards. Also, they should have waited for the Mishra's... oh no, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Never mind. So they're just fishing for cards and they have a 3-3. So we should... I still think we're ahead at this point. I mean, we have a bunch of things to do still. We can sack the Fiery Islet. They have a second Dragon Rage's Channeler. I already knew that. Yeah, I still think we're ahead. Not by a lot at this point, though. So we're going to go ahead and start... No, I'm going to do this right. So start off with my own Dragon Rage's Channeler. Which can actually block this turn, which is nice. Then I'm going to Expressive Iteration. And I'm gonna... do I put that on top? Nah, I'm not gonna put it on top. Yes, please. I want all of these. This deck is great. I'm gonna bottom the 8th Gust and I'm gonna exile a Murktide Regent and play it. What the hell is this deck? How is this legal? So I'm gonna go ahead and make another 8-8 because why not? What the hell? This is so insane. Okay, they get a Mishra's Bubble. That's cool. All of their creatures are gonna die. So they must attack and I'm gonna block. So if that board dies, we have an 8-8. We're gonna play another very... What is this deck? Yeah, they're gonna Mishra's Bubble. That's cool. Have fun with that. Bye-bye, boardy. Yeah, they're not into it. This deck is nuts. GG. So here we are for match number 3. We won the die roll again. Yup, keep. What the hell this? I love this deck. I actually own most of this in paper, like except for the new cards. I have all of this, so very interested in potentially buying it. Make that a bit smaller because it's annoying me. Gonna go ahead and do, let's see, I'm just gonna fetch Shock here and without using the Mishra's Bubble, because that way I get to use the Mishra's Bubble trigger to trigger the Dragon Rage's Channeler. And next turn I should have Delirium. So that's a thing. Turn 2 Delirium, let's go. So we don't want another Scalding Tarn, so we're gonna put that in my graveyard. Mishra's Bubble resolves, let's see what they're up against, what we're up against. They reveal a red and 6, so we're up against like Jund or something, that's fine. So, Dreadhorde Arcanist as well, okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna Thought Scour next to him, because if I hit like a creature or... No, I need to hit a creature, but it's fine, because that way I get Delirium. And turn 2 Delirium seems fine, because that way my Dragon Rage's Channeler dodges red and 6. Okay, so Dragon Rage's Channeler gets Fatal Push. Then I'm going to go ahead and play a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Gonna use my Flooded Strand to do it. So play Dreadhorde Arcanist. And this, I just realized Jund probably is a bad matchup. We just don't have that many threats and all of that things kill our things. So this, I'm guessing this matchup is very Murktide Regent dependent. Which is, yeah, a thing. I mean, Murktide Regent can carry a game. We saw that. So yeah, they're on Jund. Oh, that's a Tarmogoyf. That's fine. Okay, so we do have some more threats. I'm gonna go ahead and Thought Scour. That way I get to use the Dreadhorde Arcanist if I want to. So we hit Mishra's Bubble, Ragavan. Okay. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Dragon Rage's Channeler. Then I'm gonna Mishra's Bubble. Yes, please, I want that one. Put it on top. because that kills the Tarmogoyf, which is very nice. And do I want to attack and use my spell? I mean, it gets me another Thought Scout. That's not very relevant. I don't want to play Serum Visions here because I don't want the Unholy Heat in my hand, because that way they get to discard it. So I'm just not gonna attack here. And it doesn't really matter if I Mishra's Bauble, because I don't know any of the other cards either. So people are always like, I'm gonna upkeep Mishra's Bauble and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know 5 of the other cards anyway, so whatever. Yeah, Tarmogoyf's a 5/6, that's fine. And that's a Thoughtseize, that's also fine. So we're gonna go ahead and kill the Tarmogoyf next turn. We're gonna draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, we are just going off here. So they have a 5/6. I'm not blocking if they attack, by the way. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and Mishra's Bauble them. They're drawing a land next turn, so they're gonna Bloodbraid Elf a bunch, I'm guessing. Okay, so go ahead and let's first thin our deck. Let's start with that. So, usually not very relevant, but when you're playing 18 land, it definitely matters. So this should deal 6, right? Yeah. Yeah, it deals 6. Okay, so 6 that. Gonna bottom or get rid of the Steam Vents, kill the Tarmogoyf here. Then we are going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna Serum Visions of the Dreadhorde Arcanist for those wondering. So, Dreadhorde Arcanist is a thing now. Target Serum Visions. Play Serum Visions. This deck is so nuts. What the hell? Do I want a Ragavan? Not really, I don't think. Now, I'm just kind of looking for Murktide Regent at this point. So, Serum Visions. Yep, that one. That's the one I'm looking for. So, I'm gonna put both of these on top, and I'm gonna start off with Murktide Regent, and then I'm gonna slide off hand. Oh, we're still in the attackers. I forgot. We're still attacking here. This deck is so nuts. Like, I just saw like 5 cards in my attack phase. That's so insane. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide off hand. I'm gonna... Oh, I should have done it the other way around. I should have put it on top. Oh, anyway, I want this one. So I'll put it on top. Yeah, I definitely did this wrong. And put a card into your hand. So take the Murktide Regent. Yeah, I could have seen one more card. I think we'll survive. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of a bunch of spells here. Okay, so we play a 7/7 this time, which is fine. I think we'll manage. We don't have Delirium anymore, though. I do need to be careful about that. And I don't have anything to trigger with the Dreadhorde Arcanist either. So I'm gonna try and draw a spell here, but we have a 7/7 flyer. We should be able to work something out here. So they're playing a Bloodbraid Elf, I'm guessing. Yup. This should be a Bloodbraid, right? Nope. No Bloodbraid. Okay. Oh, they tapped it wrong. Okay, yeah, that's a Bloodbraid Elf. That's fine. And they draw a Liliana. That's also fine. So I can choose to sacrifice a creature. And, oh, they just concede. Cool. Works for me. Man, this deck is so nuts. So they're on Jund. Do I want Blood Moon against Jund? I kind of do, don't I? Yeah, I actually think I kind of want Blood Moon against Jund. Let's see. Let's start with the basics. I don't want Spell Pierce. I might want Aether Gust. I don't want Mystical Dispute. Don't want Subtlety at all. Don't want Force of Negation. Don't want Abrade. Don't want EE. And don't want Chalice. Okay, so those aren't very interesting at all. So Aether Gust and Blood Moon are the ones I might be interested in. What are we taking out? So I'm guessing they're gonna board in a bunch of Graveyard Hate. And let's see. Doesn't this deck just kind of Ruffle Stomp Jund? I mean, I might board out Counterspell or something? I don't know. Like, what don't I want? Oh, Lightning Bolt might not be the most interesting card on the planet in this matchup, but that's kind of nuts. Nah, more thinking about it, I don't want Aether Gust because Aether Gust is a temporary solution in a matchup that could go very long. So do I want Blood Moon? I could just coward split Blood Moon, like get rid of one Lightning Bolt, get rid of one Sleight of Hand. And just play 2 Blood Moons or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So 1 Sleight of Hand, 1 Lightning Bolt out, 2 Blood Moon in. I hate mulliganing against Thoughtseize deck, but this is definitely not an acceptable hand, so we're gonna mulligan it. Yeah, seems fine. Let's keep it. We also have a 1-off Sleight of Hand still, so that's good. I am gonna bottom it though, because I'm gonna start off with Ragavan first. It might get Ren in 6, it might get Fatal Pushed, it might get Thoughtseized. Okay, so they're playing a Nihil Spellbomb, that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and find a Lightning Bolt. We're gonna go and play Ragavan. I'm guessing this is... Like, I am 100% expecting this to die. Like, no questions asked. I don't think Ragavan will ever connect against Jund. Which is probably a reason to board it out, actually. Yeah, I should probably board out the Ragavan, actually. Huh. The more you realize. Anyway, they are currently reading Ragavan, I'm guessing, and we are going to say go after that. Oh, they played a Nihil Spellbomb, by the way. I should highlight that one. It's Graveyard Hate. And Graveyard Hate is very good against this deck, I'm guessing, because we need Delirium, we need Delve stuff, so... Like, they have to kill Ragavan, right? I think if Ragavan connects, we should just win on the spot, basically. Because that way we get to make treasures, we get to cut Blood Moon on turn 2. There is actual no way Ragavan gets to connect, right? What? Okay, gonna play our second land here. Okay. And attack in. There is no way, right? No, there we go. Do I counterspell this? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to counterspell this and just make this entire fight about Ragavan, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and counterspell that one. Yeah, now I get to draw cards and stuff. Make mana. This is insane. Okay, so Ragavan connects and then stuff happens. What happens actually? Like, I get to draw that top card and I'm gonna go ahead and not play that one because I want a Blood Moon next turn if I can. But yeah, we just drew a card out of them. And I'm just kind of being very greedy here with the Blood Moon, because that way they get to fetch for a bunch of non-basics. Yeah, I mean, if they're like fetching like this means they have Liliana, but if they go play Liliana minus on Ragavan, and then I go Blood Moon, they're just locked out of the game. I bolt the Liliana and we're done. So they have a mountain in that deck. Excuse you? Also, that's a 2/3 Tarmogoyf. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna Blood Moon them now. So, Blood Moon you? They must be having fun over there. So, Blood Moon. Lock you out of basically your entire deck at this point. Oh, for those of you wondering, Blood Moon isn't very good against things like Tron. It's very good against things like Jund. Because we weren't crapping enough on Jund as is, so... Okay, now they do get a big Tarmogoyf. So we need to survive one Tarmogoyf. That should be very, very doable. Because we get to block it with the Dragon Rage's Channeler and then bolt it. So, should be fine. And they're just locked out of that deck at this point, so... So, gonna play a Dragon Rage's Channeler. Yeah, they don't have a card in hand. And as soon as we draw an island, we just go off. And there's a very real chance they just can't play any spells anymore, so... I do need to be careful about this, though, so... let's see, creature land... I'm just gonna go for it, I'm gonna block... And now a creature goes to the graveyard... Okay, so they can exile my graveyard, but then the Goyf shrinks anyway, so I'm gonna bolt it. And this will end up with a bunch of damage on the Tarmogoyf, so I'm gonna go ahead and Yeah, they have a land in their graveyard, so I'm just gonna put this in here. Make Goyf die. So they're thinking about cracking the spell bomb or not. They could exile my graveyard, but then the Goyf shrinks anyway, because then there's no creature. This is also why I'm bolting it before damage happens, because that way there will always be some damage on the Goyf when stuff happens. I mean, it either just shrinks to a 2/3 right now, and they have a bolt in the graveyard as well, so their Goyf goes away. And then it's just a race. Like, we can draw Mishra's Bauble, we can draw more Dragon Rage's Channeler, we can draw some other stuff. And they play like one forest, one swamp, I'm guessing. So they should be hard locked out of Liliana, which is a very bad card for us. And once we draw an island, we should be just heading off to the races. They are really in the tank about this one. Also, if they do find the line that I didn't see and the Goyf survives, we're dead. Like, we are just dead if that happens. So, kind of a risky play, but So, ball resolves. 3 damage on Goyf. Now, the Spellbomb might crack, it might not. But anyway, Goyf and Dragon Rage's Channeler are gonna die. So there they go. Took them a while, but they got there. And I think they're locked out of their deck at this point. Yeah. So now it's just a race to see who draws a basic first. Cool. Works for me. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I used to play Blue Moon for like 7 or 8 years. I am very, very comfortable in a game like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw more cards here. So play a land. Yeah, once we draw a island, we are just off to go. Also, if they draw an answer to the Blood Moon, we can just go ahead and play Expressive Iteration and stuff and play on. So, onus is definitely on them. Yep. They're having fun over there. I actually am. I love games like this. We're gonna draw a bunch of cards. They're drawing an Assassin's Trophy. They don't have a forest or a swamp, so that's fine. I just need to draw a island. I could also just draw like a bunch of bolts and start bolting their face, I guess. But we'll draw like a Dragon Van or a Dragon Rage's Channeler at some point. So we're gonna go ahead and check their hand again. Ooh, they're drawing the swamp. That's actually terrifying. Yeah, that's actually really bad for me. Yeah, they're drawing the swamp. Ugh, that's bad. That's really bad, actually. I don't think they're playing 2 swamps, so I'm guessing they're still locked out of Liliana. Oh, they boarded out all of their discard. Okay, that's fine with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and end of turn bolt them, because that way I get to keep doing stuff here. So bolt them. And I don't have to discard the hand sizes. So I'm just looking for, that. Yeah, I'm just looking for that. So, that one, I want that one to happen. They could very well just have a Fatal Push or something. I'm fully assuming it's gonna die, but let's start somewhere. They could have a Bolt, they could have a Fatal Push. But they're canceling. They're just searching for the forest. If the forest, if they do find the forest at this point, I don't even mind if they kill the Blood Moon, because that way I get my island for the Assassin's Trophy, and then I get to fetch for another island, and I just get to play like a very grindy game. So, no matter what, I think I'm ahead still. Like, very far ahead. My Delirium is gone. That's kind of a nuisance, but... Oh, no. First attack. So, we're gonna go ahead and attack. Yeah, we're just attacking in here. They go to 11. They don't have Bolt. They don't have Fatal Push. Like, actual, what up? What up? We're just playing Dreadhorde. Now they're on a 6-turn clock. What do they have if they don't have Fatal Push? They don't have... Yeah, we know they have an Assassin's Trophy, and we know Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Yes! Going off. So we're gonna go ahead and thought scour ourselves here. Yeah, that island just seals it. I think we've won. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that into my graveyard. Thought scour happens. We're gonna go ahead and lightning bolt them. We might even get delirium again if we hit Misha's bauble. So they're dead. What is this? So we're gonna go ahead and bolt their face again with the Dreadnought Arcanist. And that puts them to 5. And oh, they're not dead. They're down to 1. Yeah, we'll figure it out. What is this? Oh, okay. So they have an endurance. Huh. Okay. So they're not dead? It's fine though. Like, they're still just taking a bunch of damage. And it's evoked, so. Ooh, endurance in Jund. I actually really like that. Ooh, that's very cool. I like that a lot, actually. Ooh, that is a fun addition. I want to play Jund again with endurance. That seems very good. So, they're not doing anything. We're still just ahead here. Like, we're very far ahead. So, we're gonna go ahead and play my steam vents. That was wrong again. Oh well, expressive iteration it is. Gotta graveyard the Scoddington. Let's see if we get a bolt this time. So, no, but this will be fine. So, put one of them into your hand. I want that one in my hand. I want Unholy Heat on the bottom. And I want to exile the Ragavan. And then I'm just going to show them that I drew the nuts. So, I'm going to go ahead and do all of it. So, yeah, I'm kind of just praying they don't play, Golgari Charm. If they go like, yeah, if they go, Forest Golgari Charm, then we're screwed. But I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we win. And I also expect a message in the chat. So, oh, Plague Engineer. Okay, they can cast that one. That's a thing. So what are they naming? They're naming Human, I'm guessing. Yeah, I guess they name Human. That's fine. We're just gonna Unholy Heat it. So we won, I guess. Huh, Plague Engineer. That's actually cute. Gonna go ahead and Unholy Heat it. Bye bye. Pew pew, pew pew. This deck is so stupid. This deck is just actual stupid. For those of you who haven't seen the movie, it's great. It's from UHF, I believe, the Weird Al movie. Let's see if they were gonna draw the forest. Just salting off completely here. They're not salting. Nah, that's not true. I shouldn't say they're salting off. Yeah, they lost and we won. So GG. This deck is sweet. And we won the dice roll for our next match. So let's see what we get. Our opponent revealed the Lurus once again. Lurus also just seeing a ton of play. We have 2 Mishra's Baubles, a Serum Visions, a Murktide. Yeah, we're keeping this. I don't mulligan against Thoughtseize decks. And we're gonna see a lot of cards. So let's see what we get. I'm gonna go ahead and play our Mishra's Baubles out. Yeah, Mishra's Baubles should not be a thing in Modern, I don't think. Like, I think it's too much. It's not like too good or anything, but that's the same thing as Protection Probe. It's always like, yeah, this is the best thing you could do. Yes, I want all of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and on their upkeep check their hand or their draw. I'm using my Mishra's Baubles on that turn because that way I get to make sure that I get to keep my cards. Because if they're a Thoughtseize deck and I go like Mishra's Bauble, draw them a card. And then they Thoughtseize it and it's away. That sucks. They're playing a Lightning Bolt, or they're drawing a Lightning Bolt. That's fine. Could be Jund, could be Death Shadow, could be Esper. No, not Esper. Could be Mardu. They're also on a Mishra's Bauble deck. So they're checking my top card. I'm gonna check theirs again. Rawr. So everybody's checking everything. they're drawing Unholy Heat, so they are on something very similar to us. They're on oh, they could be the Rakdos deck. Okay, sure. So they saw we're drawing on Flooded Strand, which is fine. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have checked yet. They're gonna include the Delta. Okay, so they're not drawing the Unholy Heat. Yeah, that's sloppy. I shouldn't have checked. And yeah, they're the black-red deck again. So they're gonna go ahead and Inquisition of course select me. They're taking the Dreadhorde again. It's like there's no doubt in my mind they're taking the Dreadhorde. Unless they drew the Lightning Bolt. They could take an Unholy Heat. Huh. It depends on what kind of game they want to play. If they want to go super grindy, they're just gonna take the Dreadhorde and just outgrind my Unholy Heats. If they're like, okay, I need to beat this Murktide Regent, they could take an Unholy Heat and try to race me. So everybody's drawing all of the cards. So they get to draw with their Michel's Bauble. I get to draw 2 cards with mine. So we're gonna go ahead and draw. Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I draw like this? So I'm gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can just cast a Murktide Regent, can't I? It's a 4/4 as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Murktide Regent here. So turn 2, make a 4/4 flying dude. Yeah, this is a thing for sure. So if it was a 3/3, I wouldn't have cast it, but because it's a 4/4, I'm just casting it because this way it dodges bolt. Yeah, that's what the hell? What is this? This is so nuts. Turn 2, make a 4/4 flyer that dodges everything in your deck. So they're gonna go ahead and Michel's Bauble themselves, so they're gonna play a fetch land. I'm guessing? Fetch land? No, okay, they want the top card, so what are they doing here? They could just have Terminus. Croxa, so I get to trigger Delirium as well. Okay. Oh no, I already have, no. I don't have a graveyard, so we're gonna go ahead and discard an Unholy Heat here, because I don't care about it. And I want to trigger my Delirium as fast as I can again, so. But yeah, we are just gonna clock their face now. So they're drawing a card. Wow, yeah, gonna go ahead and Expressive Iteration here. Let's see if we draw a land. Yeah, we do. So put one of them into your hand. That one. One of them on the bottom. The Scalding Tarn, please. And exile one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and play the Spire Bluff Canal. And just gonna go ahead and play my Dragon Rage's Channeler. Yeah, this doesn't feel like it should be legal, to be honest. Like, this deck is very, very good. So we know they have a Lightning Bolt, so they're gonna bolt the Dragon Rage's Channeler, but that's fine. I mean, we're clocking them for 4 a turn. Like, what are they gonna do? Also, it just gets us closer to Delirium. Oh, not that. Why is our graveyard over there? There we want it, so. Oh, we kind of do want it there, actually. So they're playing a Daughty Voidwalker. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wait, I can just Unholy Heat that. That's fine. And now they Lightning Bolt the Dragon Rage's Channeler, I'm guessing. Raga van Nimble Pilferer. Okay, sure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and kill the Daughty Voidwalker. Like, no questions asked, killing that one. And then we get to... Do we want Sleight of Hand? No, we're gonna put it into the graveyard. So it's gonna get exiled by the Daughty Voidwalker, but that's fine. So Daughty Voidwalker gone. Good to know about it though. And then we are going to... Let's see, I can just block the Dragon Rage's Channeler, I guess. So... what do? Do I Expressive Iteration or Thought Scour? I could Thought Scour... Hit a bolt or something. I mean, I've gone through a bunch of them. I've gone through like 2 Unholy Heats. Yeah, I've gone through 2 Unholy Heats. I'm just gonna be this is super greedy, but I'm gonna do it. So Expressive Iteration. See what we hit. Best would be a removal spell. I'm gonna graveyard that one. Let's see if we hit a land and a removal spell. We don't. We do hit the land though. So gonna one of them into my hand. Murktide Regent, please, because that card is absolutely insane. Put one of them on the bottom. And no. Don't do that. So one of them on the bottom, the counter spell, and exile one of them. Gonna play the thingy as well. Gonna wait. No. Gonna wait on that. So I want to keep the Dragon Rage's Channeler back to at least attempt to block. Oh, they get to draw a card. Like, they might just block. Whatever, I'm just going in. I don't mind trading. They're not blocking, so we're just gonna Thought Scour anyway. Oh, I already... no, I didn't know about that one. Okay, so do we have a creature in the graveyard? I'm just gonna graveyard it. It'll be fine. We missed on Delirium, that's too bad. Oh well. Yeah, we're just gonna play a second Murktide Regent next turn. Like, they get to draw a card and make a mana or something, and... yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm just gonna play more big dragons. They could play a Croxa, but then they die if I hit Delirium. Yeah. Yeah, so they're attacking you with Ragavan. Like, that's not a point here. So Ragavan hits, they get a bunch of tokens, they draw my top card, they hit a mountain, that's fine. I don't care about the mountain. They could play a Croxa here, I'd be totally cool with that. Because that means I just get to attack in. We do still know they have a bolt though, so I do need to be a bit careful. Because they can just kill the Dragon Rage's Channeler. So they're playing a Graven Cairns. I think it's Cairns. And they have a treasure token, by the way. They could just put Lures in hand and like Thoughtseize me or something. That would be the worst, I guess. No, then they tapped out, so I could kill them. Man, this deck is something else. Like, whatever you do, you're just ahead every single time. It's insane. Like, Daughty Voidwalker is probably one of the actual best cards in the format against us, and we just went. So they're playing. Is this the Croxa? No, it's a Turak. So we're gonna go ahead and what are we doing? Okay, discard 2 cards at random. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's actually really scary. So hit double Thought Scour, please. Oh no, no! There goes our Murktide. That's really bad. And they have a treasure token still, so they're not dead. Because they're going to sacrifice the treasure token and kill the Dragon Rage's Channeler. They should do it now, because I am going to respond and do stuff if they let me untap. Yeah, when you run hot, you run hot. That's the 4th one, for those of you wondering. So, gonna go ahead and play my Thought Scour now, because they let me. They shouldn't have let me, because now I get to surveil despite the bolt. I'm gonna put this in my graveyard. Drawing the 4th Murktide Regent is so sick. And we get to play the Fiery Islet, and then I'm gonna attack. They are forced to bolt now. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with that as well. So they're gonna sacrifice their treasure, make a bolt. Yeah, bolt the Dragon Rage's Channeler, that's fine. So we hit them for 4. They're down to 1 card here. Yeah, this is so sick. Murktide Regent is so sick. Holy crap. So I'm gonna go ahead and luck sack my ass off. And play one more little Murktide over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it pretty big. So play my... What the hell does this even do? Oh my. Oh, I didn't realize. I think we'll be fine, but yeah, we missed lethal here. We have 17 power in play, so I'm guessing we're fine, but... What is this? I didn't even realize it had that text. I totally prepare for my matches by reading my cards. So I could have very easily won this game. I still think I will, but... Oops. If they attack, I'm just gonna block the Ragavan. Just deny them a bunch of cards here. So, block. I just don't want them to draw any cards. Like, they're not getting me from 15 to nothing. That's not a thing. Like, we go to 11 here. It's fine. Like, what are they gonna do? So, unearth, hitting. What are they hitting? Nothing. Okay, cool. So, I played pretty badly. Still very easily won. Yeah, I should have just exiled. I should have just read the card. That would have helped probably. But we still very easily won, so that's nice. I like that. That was actual insane. So we're up against red-black Rakdos. Rakdos is usually red-black. I don't want Chalice. I don't want Engineered Explosives. Do I want a Braid? I might want a Braid. I definitely don't want Blood Moon. I don't want Force of Negation. I don't want Spell Pierce. I might want Aether Ghost. Now it's a temporary solution to a permanent problem. Do I want the Abrades? Or do I just click submit? I think I'm just clicking submit. They're revealing Allures again. We have a very keepable hand. I very rarely mulligan against Thoughtseize anyway, but this definitely helps. Yeah, they're Thoughtseizing us. Like, what are they taking here? I just have nothing but cantrips. They should probably take a Thought Scout to deny me the Delirium as fast as I can. Oh, no. Yeah, no, they're right. They should have taken the Expressive Iteration. They're completely right. Because that way I don't get to, whatchamacallit? I don't get to draw multiple cards in one turn. So, gonna go ahead and target myself here with the Mishra's Bauble because I want a sleight of hand. Definitely don't want that mountain. That's terrible. So, gonna go ahead and fetch my Steam Vents. They know I have an island, so I'm not too scared of Blood Moon. So, sleight of hand here. Yes. Oh wait, I can't just yes this. I need to do something. I have a bunch of cantrips already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the Ragavan in my hand, I guess. Yeah, that way I get to Ragavan plus Thought Scour next turn. Also, I almost have Delirium already, which is kind of insane. Oh, and we just draw the other one anyway. Oh man, I am skill gaming something fierce tonight. This morning, it's like 11 in the morning right now. Oh no, it's 12 in the morning. Magic Online actually tells you. Now, it feels like it's evening already. It's just because it's very clouded outside. Cast with dash. Ooh, that's scary. Yeah, they get to dash it in. Then it draws a card, makes a mana, and then you get to just regularly cast it, which is actually really scary. Yeah, that's solid, because Ragavan didn't have enough abilities yet, so that's very good. I might just do the same thing, just dash in Ragavan. What did they hit off the Ragavan anyway? Where does it tell me? Oh, they hit a Flooded Strand. Okay, sure. Okay, so... Am I just making the same play? Is that what I'm doing here? I could just dash it in. Should I? That means I want to grind. Do I want to grind? No, I'm just gonna play it regularly and then just Thought Scour at the end of my turn. I just want threats in play, so... So I'm just gonna regularly play it. I don't have the mana to keep dashing it in anyway, so I just want it in there. They could dash it dash in again, and I will block if they do that. So they hit a third land. Yeah, I'm guessing they're killing our Ragavan and just making sure that we... I mean, they draw another card out of our deck. But that's fine. Like, we have enough lands and stuff, so... So they're making 3, 2... Yeah, they're just dashing it in again. So I hope I get to block here, because I really want to block. Highly doubt it, though. Yeah, there we go. So we don't get to block. But as long as they keep hitting lands, I don't really mind this. I mean, them having a lot of mana is fine, but they will run out of stuff to do at some point, so... So they're gonna go ahead and hit a... What are they hitting? They hit a Flooded Strand last time, and they're hitting a Fiery Islet this time, so that's all fine. Oh, I need to wait because they still have 2 mana. And we have the Delirium, so we could just kill a Crocsire if it happens. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and Thought Scour. See what we hit. We hit another Unholy Heat. Oh, we milled a Murktide Regent. That's not great. So those are gone. Okay, Spire Bluff Canal. That's very good. So gonna go ahead and play our Serum Visions here. We might just hit something good. I'm gonna bottom both of these actually. So, and then I'm just gonna play my Dragon Rage's channel. It's a 3/3. This forces them to have an answer. They probably do, but I still have 3 answers to the Ragavan this time, so they're definitely not connecting again. But we do need to be careful about our life total. We are at 13 now, so need to be careful. So they're Inquisitioning us. Okay, sure, have fun. We have 3 of the same card. Have fun. They should take... Yeah, probably just a Thought Scour, because it's something that does something different. Yeah, they probably should take the Thought Scour. Well, we're just gonna grind again. So we're gonna hit like an Expressive Iteration or a Murktide at some point, and then it'll be all good. Oh, I also thought about just Thought Scouring them, but they are a Lurrus deck, so don't want to do that. And now they go and kill my Dragon Rage's Channeler, I'm guessing. So that's... Let's see, they're making a red mana. There's the Ragavan again. Gonna wait till combat, because otherwise they can just dash one in while I'm killing this one. So they might, if they have a second one, that could be a thing. Oh, they're just gonna put Lurrus in. Okay, in their hand. Okay, cool. So Lurrus goes to their hand. Yeah, I feel like we're ahead again. So yeah, cool. Works for me. So I'm gonna wait till after the Lurrus before for killing the Ragavan. So I need to attack here. Like I can't do. Sure, why wouldn't I draw that? So we can do just basically everything. We're gonna burn them out. We're gonna kill the stuff. Like we're gonna do all of the things. So they go to 13. We are still at 13. We have 4 removal spells in hand, so Lurrus won't be a big problem. They do get to get their Ragavan back, I guess. Yeah, we kind of just want to draw like a Murktide Regent and this game will be done. So, oh no, gotta wait till combat. Do I let Murktide just, or do I let Ragavan just hit me? Like the mana doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, I'm just gonna let it hit me. They draw a card this way, but there's a big chance it's just something they can't use or something. Oh, that's, yeah, getting punished here. Oh well, it happens. So they can play a... they can play a 1/1. Yeah, that'll be fine. They might just not play the Lurrus at this point, but why would you put it in your hand if you're not going to play it now? Oh, because it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. Yeah, they're just not playing out the Lurrus. Yep. Nope, they're not. Okay, so gonna go ahead and bolt this. Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of it. Them hitting Dragon Rage's Channeler was the actual nuts of our deck, so... Oh. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll take that one for sure. So now they do have Delirium, and we're gonna go ahead and kill... we have Delirium as well. They have a Lurrus in hand and an Unknown. And we are drawing a counter spell, so we can just go ahead and... Yeah, we're just gonna kill everything, so... Kill that one. I need to do this now, by the way. I waste a Surveil, but this way I get to make sure that I get to actually kill everything and have the mana to do it all. So yeah, this still stays on top. So, yep, then we untap. We're gonna give them the chance to block. So give them a chance to block here. They probably won't block. They might. They won't. They block! Yes! Ooh, more things out of the board, away from the board. I'm so happy. Yeah, so now we're just gonna counterspell the lures and be very happy. This could be a problem if they have like an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize. Then they get to bring a creature back and we're just down to 0 cards on all sides, which could be dangerous, but yeah, I'm guessing they're just gonna go ahead and play lures. They should realize that, yeah, they're just slamming lures, so we're gonna go ahead and slam that counterspell. So, counterspell that one. Man, Modern Horizons cards are so good. So, Lurrus goes away. And now we just want to top deck a Murktide Regent? Yeah, that would be good. So they're playing a... What are they doing here? They have 2 mana. What are they doing? They have 3 mana, I should say. So 3... That's not an... that's a Dothy Voidwalker. Yeah, I can deal with that for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and Lightning Bolt that one. So bye-bye Dothy Voidwalker. They have 1 card left. Yeah, we just really want to draw Murktide. Oh, that works. So we're drawing Expressive Iterate. We're just gonna grind them out at this point. So gonna go ahead and one of them into my hand. That one. One of them on the bottom, the counterspell, and put the Ragavan in the exile zone. Cast Ragavan. Yeah, this is so sick. That was just a draw 3 basically. That's so sick. Yeah, and now we're just hoping that Ragavan survives. We do have a bunch of bolts left, so should be fine for a while. Just stretching a bit here. It's been a long recording session. Yeah, Ragavan is gonna get in there, I'm guessing, because they are not doing stuff, so should be fine. Okay, yeah. Koligan's Command. No! That's actually terrifying, because now they're gonna play Lurrus again. Oh, they don't have anything to bring back with the lure, so we just get to Lightning Bolt the lures again. Oh, they're dashing in a Ragavan again. Oh, man. Okay, this is getting pretty terrifying, honestly. We need to hit a Murktide region pretty fast. And they hit a... Let's see, what did they hit? A Dragon Rage's Channeler again? Ugh. Oh, man. That is rough. Yeah, they've hit 2 of our Dragon Rage's Channeler. That's kind of actual nuts. Yeah, that's really terrifying. So, Murktide Regent, please. Okay, Thought Scour. Definitely gonna cast it now. That's not what we want at all. Yeah. Oh, man. Them hitting the second Dragon Rage's Channeler and the Koligan's Command makes this so rough. So we're gonna go ahead and just say go here. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this game. This is them dashing in the Ragavan again. Yeah, I can't stop all of this, so... Do I take 5? Nah, then they just won't play the lures again, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to Unholy Heat that one. Because I just need to take as little damage as possible now, but... Yeah, we're screwed. They're gonna play Lurrus, they're gonna draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game, I'm guessing. Unless we just draw exactly Dragon... big boy Dragon over there. They hit a Mishra's Bauble as well, jeez. Yeah, they're just... yeah, they're just grinding us out at this point, so... Yep. Yeah, Ragavan just running away with this game. Yeah, it happens. Oh well. They looked at their own top card, which is correct. Fully agree with that. And now they're gonna play Lurrus. They're gonna play a Dothy Voidwalker again, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're just gonna die. Like, I don't really see us getting out of this. This is the Lurrus again. It's that last card, so that's a thing at least. So Lurrus again. They bring back Dragon Rage's Channel. We're just gonna bolt the Lurrus straight away. They have 5 damage. Yeah, I'm not gonna fetch. I'm not gonna bother. It might just be relevant at some point. So dash triggers. Ragavan goes away again. They get to draw a card of the Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, Scalding Ton makes me survive like a bolt or something, but I'm guessing we're very dead. Yeah, we've died. So I'm gonna play it out, but we have died. Oh man, my 10-0 streak, what are you doing? Opponent, new. Yeah, we're gonna take 5. They're dashing in the Ragavan here. Yep. Yeah, that Kolagon's command absolutely destroyed me. So we take 5, we go to 2. They get another. Yeah, also them hitting double fiery. No, not fiery. Double Dragon Rage Channeler and a Michael's Bauble off the Ragavan kind of also killed me. So we sort of lost to our own deck this game. Oh, that's a Crocsop. We're just dead. Okay, cool. So GG. That's a sweet looking Crocsop, by the way. That thing looks sweet. Oh man, that thing looks really cool. Yeah. So do I want to sideboard this time? Still do. I could just side in Chalice of the Void, put it on 1. Nah, that seems wrong. Do I want a Braid over Slide of Hand? I think I do, actually. Nah. Yeah, they do have a lot of creatures. We're gonna go a Braid over Slide of Hand. We're on the play again for game number 3. Do need to play at a brisk pace. We only have 12 minutes left. So yeah, this is a keep for sure. They have a Lurus. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my Serum Visions here. Oh, I'm gonna Michel's Bauble. So that's happening for sure. And to decide whether I want a Thought Scour or... No, I'm just gonna Serum Vision. Like, I need to draw a red land. Yes. Sure. Why wouldn't I? So put on top and put on top. And we're gonna go ahead and just draw all of those. So yeah, this seems good. So we have Delirium next. So we get a 3/3 Dragon Rage's Channeler next turn. We get Delirium. Nice. I like it. Yeah, that seems good. All of it seems good. So we're probably getting Inquisitions or Thoughtseize here, I'm guessing. Yeah, they're taking a bunch of damage. They might just play a Ragavan, which I will Unholy Heat. Yeah, that's a Thoughtseize. I'm guessing they're gonna take the Murktide Regent. Yeah, it's just taking the Murktide Regent. So yeah, obviously. So we go ahead and have Delirium next turn once we fetch, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna put some pressure on them, and then next turn I'm gonna go like Expressive Iteration, Thought Scour. We're also drawing a lot of basics, which is not great. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Surgical Extraction? Really? No. That's not good. That's actually really scary. Man, Surgical Extraction? What? I mean, I can win a game with a bunch of small creatures, but Surgical is scary. Not gonna lie, it is scary. So yeah, they know about the mountain, so might as well just play it, I guess. Yeah, just gonna go mountain, Dragon Rage's Channeler. Forget that. I mean, I'm not getting Delirium guaranteed anyway, so might as well just cast a 1/1, don't take any damage. I mean, whether it's a 3/3 or a 1/1, it's gonna die to Bolt anyway, so yeah. Oh, this does deny me Delirium, because if I fetch with the Scalding Tarn and then Thought Scour, I get... Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter, they have the Bolt. Oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and Thought Scour. It didn't matter, it dies to Bolt anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and bottom the island. That means I have no more basics in my deck, which is not great, but... So, yeah, okay. Wild Canal, the Dragon Rage... We're already... Oh man, we're running out of threats over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Expressive Iteration. Just gonna draw some cards. Oh, okay, put one of them into your hand. That one. One of them on the bottom. That one. And exile one of them. Go ahead and play the Steam Vents. Pay to life. That was bad. I should have done it the other way around. Oh well. Too late now. So they kept a 1-lander. And we are going to do a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and keep all of those on top, which is nice. Yeah, them keeping a 1-lander is kind of sketch actually. So So I'm just gonna jam a bunch of creatures next turn. So let's see. Yeah, I went top. So they might just surgical just to mess with me here. Nope, they don't. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just play a Ragavan. Do I want to dash it? I'm just gonna start off with a Dragon Rage's Channeler. No, I'm just hardcasting it. Like, they have Bolt, they have Fatal Push, whatever. They're just gonna kill it anyway. Then I'm just gonna go and play my land. Now I have 2 Unholy Heats here, which is not great, but they need to have like double removal to even do something, so they probably do have it though. So that's Unholy Heat, yep. And now it wouldn't have mattered if I dashed or not, they just have it, so. And my best draw now is another Expressive Iteration. I just want to grind, and I also don't want them to draw lands, which I don't think they are at this point, so I'm getting insanely lucky here. For those of you who were curious, in the league where I drew the 4th Murktide Regent and curved out perfectly every single game, I am running quite hard because, yeah, I am. It's great. It's just actually great. So they have a 1-1, I have more than a 1-1. I'm gonna go ahead and Thought Scour, target me. I'm gonna try and hit. Oh, yeah, I want that one. Oh man, that's bad. That's the 3rd one. Ugh, I keep getting punished by this. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on top. I can't draw it. It's gonna go to the graveyard. That's really bad for me, actually. Ooh, that's really good for me though. I should not have played my land there. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this. So get rid of that. Now I'm attacking in for 3. I'm really scared of what happens when they draw a land. Also, shouldn't this deck be running a Giganta in the sideboard? Is that a thing? No, we have Counterspell. Counterspell's definitely better. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my Expressive Iteration now, because they could Thoughtseize or Inquisition it. I don't want that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah, getting kind of punished. Also, just very happy that it didn't all happen at the same time. So putting that on the bottom and putting my Flooded Strand there. Can't play it, but it'll be fine. Yeah, we are in dire need of drawing some gas here, because we are flooding out hard. We also just don't have that many gas things anymore. We're like through. Oh, we are out of Dragon Rage's Channelers as well. Oh my god. So, oh god, we only have 2 Ragavan and a Dragon Rage's Channeler to kill them with. Oh crap. Yeah, they are just. Oh man. We need them to get very unlucky and draw no land, no removal. That's the removal, that's the bolt. Yep, okay. So we're out of stuff to do. And they drew the land. Okay, that's terrifying. Yeah, okay, we can deal with that. So we need to hit like, not that. Yeah, we are not drawing well this game. We are running very hard, but we're not drawing well this game. So we're going to go ahead and fetch straight away. Yeah, we have 3 Ragavan full. Oh, we have Dreadhorde Arcanist as well. Okay, so we have some stuff to work with. Okay. That's at least something. But I am actual terrified now, because we are running out of threats like nobody's business. Consistently hitting the Dragon Rage's Channeler with the Thought Scour is not great. Let's put it that way. Okay, so they play a Mishra's Bauble. So they look at my top card. That's fine. They're playing a Doughty Voidwalker. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill that one. So gonna go ahead and kill that one. And we just want to draw a whatchamacallit, a Ragavan at this point. I'm just gonna dash it in. So we get to draw some cards. Ragavan, please. Ragavan me, game. Do it. Ooh, that also works. So draw that one. Put one of them into your hand. A Braid in my hand. Put one of them on the bottom, the land, and exile the Mishra's Bauble. Play Mishra's Bauble. Upkeep, set, stop. Yeah, we want them to not draw a land. That's basically it at this point. And we need to draw Ragavan like nobody's business. So I'm gonna go ahead and target them with the Mishra's Bauble. That's drawing a land. That's drawing the actual perfect land. Oh well, it's turn 7. They kind of deserve it though. Do they know about the upgrade? I think they know about the upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, they're putting lures in their hand. That's okay. So we're gonna draw 2 cards here. And I'm just hoping one of them is a Ragavan. Sure. Cast with dash. So I'm gonna go ahead and not cast the second one because it is a legendary. Like this card has downsides. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack in here. Let's see what we hit. I'm just gonna play anything I can off that deck. Which probably is just a lot of that deck. Yes, I'm playing that. Am I? They go to 6. Yeah, they can't cast it anyway. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make them discard a card for the Kroxa. So play Kroxa, make a black, make a red. So we're gonna go ahead and cast your Kroxa. I don't care in which order the triggers happen because it's gonna die anyway. Oh, this is also just the correct way to do it, by the way, for those of you wondering. So they need to discard a card. They have all gas in hand because they've been missing land drop. So they discard a Thoughtseize. Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and my dash goes back. Yeah, that's good stuff. So now they're gonna play Lurrus. I'm gonna go ahead and be able to upgrade it. Like, I'm guessing this is just them slamming Lurrus and praying. That's a Thoughtseize. Okay. Do they have land Lurrus? Them seeing double Ragavan here can't make them happy at all. So they're probably taking the upgrade. Like, I'm fully expecting them to take the upgrade. They don't. Okay, so they have land. And then they're playing Lurrus? They're not playing Lurrus. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and dash in again. One of their cards is a Lurrus. The other one is an unknown. So I'm guessing it's a removal spell. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cast with dash. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they've F6'd. Did they? Yeah, they did. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and attack in. So Ragavan, their face. Did they F6? No, they didn't F6. This is taking way too long for an F6. So they have removal and lures. That's kind of nuts, actually. Okay, opponent. Do a thing, please. Also, this has felt like the first time that we've actually gotten some serious resistance. Like, we have been ruffle stomping this league. Okay, so they're paying 3. They have a Kolaghan's Command. That's terrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna go and... Like, they're gonna play Lurrus. Yeah, I need to discard the upgrade here. That's actually terrifying. Okay, so that's our problem solved. Ooh, if they take 1 more damage, they're just dead. So that's good. Like that a lot. So they're playing a Lurrus here. Like, no questions asked, playing a Lurrus here. Oh, they're bringing back Kroxa. Okay, okay, I can work with that. So turn off auto heals. Yeah, they're bringing back the Kroxa. I'm going to go ahead and Unholy Heat it because I'm a giant luck sack. So this is them getting rid of their Kroxa. Of playing their Kroxa, I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and put the triggers on the stack. And then I'm going to Unholy Heat it. Which is just actually insanely lucky. So go ahead and kill it. Yeah, Unholy Heat is very good. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, it's very good. So they can bring it back next turn again. But that's fine. If they take any damage from anywhere at all, they die. So... yeah, and I'm just out of stuff to do, so I kind of just want them to find a fetch land or something. Yeah, this is just them bringing back Kroxa again. Oh, they're playing Lurrus, okay. Yeah, I need them to take 8 damage from somewhere, please. Okay. I could just also draw a second bolt. That would be nice. Do I have bolts left in my deck? Ooh, I have a lot of bolts left in my deck. Ooh, that's a fetch land. Ooh, that's a fetch land. Ooh, are we getting there on the luck sack? Are we? Ooh, yeah, they're very incentivized to end of turn sacrifice it. Okay, that's a fiery island. Okay, I'll just sacrifice that one for sure. So go ahead and sacrifice my fiery island. Oh, cool. We are just that good at the game. So we're gonna go ahead and pull you. Yeah, I am running so hot today. And gonna go ahead and bolt you again. Man, this was a sick game. This was a sick set. GG, this was sweet. And here in our finals, we have a very easy keep. Yeah, we have a 1 lander, we have 2 of the cantrips. Our opponent plays a Botanical Sanctum, so I don't know what they're up to, but it's cool. We'll just... I'm gonna start off with a Sleight of Hand, because I don't know what... No, who am I kidding? I'm starting off with a Ragavan. Like, they're a green-blue deck, which means they don't have a Lightning Bolt or a Fatal Push. I'm just gonna go ahead and Ragavan here. I also have 2 Ragavans in my hand, so it's also just better. Even if they get rid of this one, it's fine. But I honestly don't know what we're up against, so let's see and find out. So Ragavan on the stack. Yeah, and next turn I'm gonna go ahead. If we don't draw a land, I'm gonna slide off hand so I get as many looks at as a land as I can. And if I hit the land of the slide of hand, I'm just gonna Serum Visions as well. Oh, we're against Living End. Ooh, that's terrifying. Yeah, Living End is... Yeah, Living End seems like a very, very, very bad matchup in game 1. Game 2, we have Chalice of the Void for 0, so... That's a thing, but... Is this them not having lands? Am I running that hot? Seriously? No, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we died to... Yeah, I do draw the land here, so that's nice. But I do die to any Cascade spell ever. I can't beat them putting this into play. So game 1 seems absolutely terrible for us. Let's see what we get. So Ragavan going in. Yeah, the Living End game 1 seems absolutely terrible. We also don't have Gravy. We're actually fully dependent on getting to, whatchamacallit? To Chalice of the Void. That's... Yeah, we are not prepared for this matchup at all. Okay, so Ragavan connects. I just cut out a bunch of the video because, man, that took a while. It took like 2 minutes. We hit a Botanical Sanctum, so they're not hitting that. That's good. So we have 3 lands. Or 3 mana to work with here. I just need to kill them as fast as I possibly can. So I'm just going to go ahead and play my Steam Fans. And go ahead and play a Dragon Rage's Channeler. Oh, what I should... Oh, I messed up. I should have gone for the Sleight of Hand and then hope to draw a counterspell. Let's see if I'm getting punched. Like, I want to know. I do see more cards this way, so that's nice. Yeah, definitely bottoming that or getting rid of that. So if I get a counterspell, I should have just gone ahead and not done this. Okay, so we hit Lightning Bolt and Mishra's Bauble. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that we have died. I'm going to take the Mishra's Bauble though. I just want to dig towards counterspell. So I'm going to go ahead and play my Mishra's Bauble here. And we hit an island. Do I want an island? No, not really. So I'm going to go ahead and graveyard that. Play my Serum Visions. So Dragon Rage's Channeler happens. I'm gonna graveyard that one as well. We are hitting a lot of lands. I don't need a 3rd land. I just need a counterspell. That's all. Okay, so our Serum Visions resolves. We see a Dreadhorde Arcanist and an Unholy Heat. I want neither of those. Do I? No, I don't want any of those. I just want a counterspell. So end of turn they cycle a Windcaller Aven, which means a creature gains flying. They just draw a card here. And cash in my Mishra's Bauble here. Yeah, they hit a Shardless Agent for a turn. So if they have the third land, I'm dead. Like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm just actual dead here. Yep, so we're gonna go ahead and concede because, yeah, I'm gonna let it happen. So they cascade with the Shardless Agent. They play Living End. Gonna watch the deck for a bit. Yeah, they have like Subtlety, Force of Negation as well. So they Living End. Their creatures come into play and we will die. So yeah, we're in this board state and we have died. Then for sideboarding, we are boarding in Chalice of the Void because that's what it's here for, I'm guessing. And then we are boarding in the Blood Moons as well, I think. Yeah, I think we're boarding in Blood Moon as well. I'm boarding in Spell Pierce. Oh, we have a lot for this matchup. Okay, so we are prepared for this. I actually thought we weren't, but we kind of do have a lot of stuff, so that's good. I don't need... Let's see, what do I not need? I don't care about Unholy Heat at all, so that can go. And I don't care about... How many cards am I boarding in? 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, so... Like the Lightning Bolt out as well, I guess. Yeah, Lightning Bolt doesn't really do anything either. So Unholy Heat, Lightning Bolt out, bring in Chalice, Blood Moon, Spell Pierce, Force of Negation, and Mystical Dispute. We are on the play for game number 2. We have a Blood Moon, a Counter Spell, and a Dragon Rage's Channeler. So this is a keep if I've ever seen one. Gonna go ahead and just Flooded Strand for my Dragon Rage's Channeler here. So Flooded Strand, Dragon Rage's Channeler. So we get a clock going, some pressure, and now I'm just gonna go and yeah, I'm gonna fetch a Scalding Tarn into a island next turn, and besides that, just gonna see what happens. I really want to Blood Moon them. So they play a Spire Bluff Canal, okay. So we have Dragon Rage's Channeler. Am I supposed to just Thought Scour now? So yeah, I think I am. So I'm just supposed to go ahead and get an island here. And just... Yeah, am I? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and Thought Scour here. See if I can hit Delirium. Oh, I should have Sleight of Hand at first. Oh well. I always yield. They can't kill me next turn anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the graveyard. Really annoying that I keep hitting my creatures with Thought Scour. So I want to draw one more land so I can Blood Moon, and yeah, I have the counter spell, so yeah. Yeah, I'm getting really punished for not playing Sleight of Hand first, by the way, because I would definitely put Murktide Regent in my hand. Okay, so we don't hit Delirium. I would have... Man, I'm getting super punished for not doing all of this on my main phase, because I hit the Michel's Bauble as well. Yeah, I'm getting really punished here. So anyway, gonna go ahead and Dragon Rage's Channeler. That's a mountain. I don't want that. Like, I think I can just do better than a mountain, so... Gonna go ahead and Sleight of Hand here. Yeah, I'm getting super punished for not doing it on my main phase. So, no, I don't think I need the Scalding Tarn Island. I'm being super greedy here for the third land, but I think I'll be fine. See, I'm fine. So go ahead and take the Spire Bluff Canal. Yeah, insanely punished for not doing it on my main phase, but that's life, I guess. And end of turn they're gonna cycle a thing. Yep, okay. And upkeep, I'm just gonna go ahead and Michel's Bubble them. So I'm gonna Blood Moon them this turn for the simple reason that next turn they get to play their Living End of the Cascade, so... Wait, no, that means I shouldn't do it. Yeah, that means I shouldn't do it. Okay, yeah, no. I know how this game works. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card of my Michel's Bauble. Ooh, Chalice of the Void. Ooh, I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and Spire Bluff Canal. And then I'm gonna play Chalice of the Void on 0. They will counter this. If they can counter this, they will counter this. Oh yeah, that can stay on top for sure. So So chalice for 0. Okay, that resolved. Nice, I like it, I like it. So attack. But if chalice for 0 resolves, that means they have an answer, do they? Do they really? Like, am I supposed to just Blood Moon them as well? I think I am, so go ahead and Blood Moon them as well. Like, what are they gonna do here? Okay, so they have the Force of Negation for the Blood Moon, okay. But still, Chalice of the Void stops Living End, so they need an answer to Living End. Or to Chalice of the Void now. Like, they need an end of turn answer to Chalice of the Void, and then they need to have a Cascader as well, which they could have. Yep, still want Murktide on top. Yeah, like, they can't go and Living End now. Yeah. Are they just on the big creature plan? Is that the thing? So I'm gonna play my land. I'm just not casting a spell here, because that way I get to keep up the counter spell. I'm just attacking in. I'm not gonna be greedy here. So this is them enduranceing, so... Is that hard cast? Yeah, that's a hard cast endurance. Yeah, I can't stop that, so... Can I? This just means they're hard casting their creatures, right? Yeah, so I'm not gonna block this. Or I'm not gonna stop this. Because I have a 1-1 no matter what. I don't care about that. So this means they don't have an answer to Chalice. Oh, it also exiles my graveyard, so I can't cast the thingy now either. Okay, that's bad. That was really bad, actually. I didn't realize I couldn't cast the Murktide Regent now. Whoops. Yeah, they have a 3-4. That's kind of okay still. Like, I'm gonna Expressive Iteration. My graveyard will fill up again. For sure. Yeah, they're just attacking him with a 3-4. I should be able to beat that. I hope. I will cry if I don't, so... Okay, so there goes a Curter. They're still looking for answers to Chalice here, for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what we get. That's a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and Expressive Iteration. I don't want any of these, to be honest. So one of them into my hand, the Murktide. One of them on the bottom, the Spire Bluff, and the Fiery Islet. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Fiery Islet. I can't cash it yet. And yeah, it's just gonna say go here. I'm gonna keep up Counterspell at all costs. I should have countered the Endurance. Oh well. We'll probably still beat it. I think I'm still fine, so. So Endurance comes in again. We go to 10. And end of turn, I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's see. Do I need to counterspell something? It's a Shardless Agent. Yeah, they can't hit Living End. That's not a thing. Like, they can, but it won't do anything. So, what are they hitting? The Living End. Yeah, so that just goes into the Chalice. They just want a 2-2. Yeah, they're playing 3-4s and 2-2s. We just need to survive. So I'm gonna go ahead and cash my Fiery Islet here. Oh, that's another Chalice. Okay, good. I can't cast it because of the first Chalice. And I can't cast Mishra's Bubble either, but I do want it to cast it for Delve. So I want my Delve trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. Oh, I'm one shot. I really don't think they have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast it. So that one. So like that, and then just 4. Yeah. I could be in serious trouble. They might just raise me. I think I'm actually in trouble because I didn't counter the thingy. They might just have Subtlety plus a Brew card here. If they don't, I feel like I'm in a good spot. Because then I have the Murktide Regent. I have the counterspell next turn. Okay, this seems good so far. So now I'm just going to go ahead and block that stuff. Fury. Wow. Wow, okay. That's a thing that happens. Jesus. Okay, yeah. They have a Fury as well, so there goes the Murktide. Yeah, I lost when I didn't counter the Endurance. Crap. Yep. That happens. All of this happens. Don't like it, but it happens. So we have one more turn to do something here. Do I want to throw my Chalice into the Delve trigger again? Okay, so that's nice. So I get to Thought Scour myself here, put a bunch of cards in my graveyard. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can just cast 2 blockers. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast 2 blockers. So play the Ragavan, cast. And then I'm gonna play the second Murktide. And now we pray. That's just all there is to it. Now we pray. So we have a 5-5 and a 2-1, and they have 3-4 and a 2-2. This is a draft game. So that's scary. That's 3 mana. That's not a Shardless Agent. That's fine. That's a 2-2. I can deal with that. Yeah, that's just hitting. Oh, I should check what they bought it in. So yeah, they just... Oh, they have Brazen Borrow as an answer. And they have Ingature as well. That's all really scary, actually. So, okay. They have 1 card left. Okay, so... We don't have a graveyard here, so I'm gonna go ahead and play my next blocker. Because we are drafting now, apparently. Yeah, and now we should be good. I'm just gonna go ahead and not attack. And we have a counter spell if something stupid happens. So we should be good now. Yeah, I think we're ahead at this point. So I just want to draw like a 1-drop. I can draw a ball. Ooh, Serum Vision, so that's good. I want that. So I can get my next Murktide Regent going. Ooh, Thought Scour as well. Yes. So put Serum Visions on top. So I'm gonna go in and attack with the with the Dreadhorde Arcanist. And that way I get to cast Serum Visions, get another Serum... No, do I? Like if I Serum Visions here, do I... Let's see, I attack with the Dreadhorde. The Dreadhorde goes to the graveyard. So I have 1 card, Serum Visions. Serum Vision. Nah, I need to wait. I just need to wait. Do I? So Serum Visions goes away. I get to cast a second one. So that's 1 card. Dreadhorde Arcanist is card number 2. 3, 4, 5 from the Thought Scour. And 6, 7 from the lands. I need to attack so I can play my second Murktide Regent. Yep, that's what I gotta do. So we go ahead and attack, cast the Serum Visions. Also our Murktide grows now, which is nice. We draw another Serum Visions here. Ooh, and the Dragon Rage's Channel and the Mishra's Bauble. Ooh, I like all of this. Okay, so... Oh, no, I don't. The Endurance has... whatchamacallit? What do you call it? The Reach. It has Reach, yes. So it's been a long recording session. Anyway, Dreadhorde Arcanist going in. They might just think it's me having Bolt. Could be super reasonable. So they might just block with 1 Shardless Agent or something. I could definitely see that. They might just go for it. Yeah, they're just going for it. Okay, so the Endurance dies. That's fine. I mean the Dreadhorde Arcanist dies. That's fine. So let's see. Yeah, knowing they have Brazen Borrow in that deck, I'm just gonna go ahead and not do a thing here. Like, we can go to 3, no problem. So they're attacking in, I'm guessing. They're not attacking in. Okay. So we should be very ahead at that point then. If they're not attacking in, we should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and Thought Scour here. I'm milling the Michal's Bauble, by the way. That's why I left it on top. Ooh, we had second counterspell. That's very nice. Okay, you can go and screw yourself with that. Not falling for that one again. So we're going to counterspell that one. And if they went for the endurance, let's see. I'm just gonna wait. I think time is on my side, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep up counterspell. I don't want anything stupid to happen. I think I'm very far ahead at this point. I just need to bide my time because I'm very scared of like yeah, something like that. So we're gonna counterspell that one as well. They could have a Spell Pierce on or Mystical Dispute, but I don't think I can beat that. So yeah, very glad I kept up both counterspells here. And now we're just gonna cast a bunch of big dragons, so that's good. Okay, we get to untap. They have one card in hand. Why are we stopping on my upkeep? Okay, we drew a land, so what am I gonna do here? I don't have a counterspell anyway, so I'm gonna start off with Thought Scouring myself. Let's see how big I can make my Murktides. Not very big at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and Serum Visions here. Ooh, Force of Negation, I like that. So gonna put that on top and gonna put the Force of Negation on top. And then I'm going to take 2 here, which I'm not very happy about, but it is what it is. So take 2 Serum Visions. Gonna draw the Force of Negation. Expressive Iteration goes on top. And now I'm gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2 blue. And now I'm gonna make 2 very big dragons. We have an 11/11 dragon. And am I going to attack? No, I'm not gonna attack. Because I have lethal next turn anyway, so. Oh no, this has reach. Yeah, this has reach. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Oh well. Can't be helped now. I already clicked through it. Okay, so we draw the second expressive iteration. I'm just gonna check what I'm drawing first. I want to know what's up. Blood Moon, no, don't really care about that one. Put one of them into your hand, so just another expressive iteration seems fine. One of them on the bottom, the Blood Moon. And exile one of them, the Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm not playing it either way. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with 2 of my Murktide regions here. Because this forces them to block with the endurance. Yep, there we go. So now endurance dies. And I still have force up, which is really nice. I'm just gonna play my Dreadhorde. I want more blockers. So go and play Dreadhorde. Oh, they're F6, okay. Now we have 2 blockers to their 2 grizzly bears. So it took a while, but we got there. And here we are for game number 3. This is a mulligan. And this is... oh, this hand's not great either. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. We have a bunch of cantrips, so... yeah, I'm gonna bottom the... I'm gonna bottom one of the Murktides, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So I want to draw a second land so I can Thought Scour some more. I want to draw a third land so I might be able to Blood Moon them. If Blood Moon happens, I'm very happy. Like, they didn't show any basics so far. So we top deck our Ragavan. That doesn't help us at all. So we're going to go ahead and Mishra's Bauble. Then we're going to play an island. And we're going to Mishra's Bauble ourselves here to see if we're going to draw land. And if we don't, we can just Thought Scour ourselves. So we're hitting a Serum Visions. Oh, do I want to play that game? Yeah, that seems fine. I can just draw the Serum Visions and then Thought Scour. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of cards, so should be fine. So end of turn, they cycle a Curator of Mysteries. Curator, that's the one I'm looking for. Okay. So Mishra's Bauble trigger happens. We're drawing the Serum Visions. Yeah, I'm just gonna full greed it. So drawing the Serum Visions. They're paying mana cost again. So they're cycling. They are looking for a second land. That's pretty obvious here. And they found it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and Thought Scour ourselves here. Hit a land. No. Oh, we milled 2 lands. No, not like this. No, not like this. So cast Mishra's Bauble. So we're gonna go ahead and Serum Visions. Please draw land. No. Oh, that's all of this is so bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to put both of them on top, haven't I? Don't I? Yeah. I'm just gonna die probably. Yeah, missing lands is so brutal. Yeah, milling the Flooded Swamp Mountain just kind of destroys me here, I'm guessing. Gonna bottom the counter spell. Gonna put the Spell Pierce on top because I'm drawing 2 cards anyway. Yeah, if they just go ahead and Living End now, I die. So yeah, sucks. Feels magic, you know. So I'm gonna upkeep and end of turn Mishra's Bauble them. So gonna go ahead and let them find their basic. Or their land, I mean. Yeah, they're just not looking for basics, so they're gonna cycle something here. Let's see what they're drawing. So they're drawing a fire. Yeah, we are just gonna die a horrible death. I need to just Mishra's Bauble again. Hope I spike the Force of Negation of the second draw. And Charter's Agent as well. Okay then. Spell Pierce, Force of Negation of the second one, please. No, second Blood Moon. Yeah, we're gonna die. They're gonna play a land and then they don't have the land. Okay, okay. That means we're still in this. So they cycle a Curator of Mysteries. They don't have the third land. We are still in. Yes. Yes, we are still in this. Oh man. Whew. We're gonna go ahead and fetch Steam Fans. Play Ragavan. Casting him. Gonna keep up Spell Pierce here. There's no way, right? There's just actual no way we are getting there. They're evoking a Subtlety. Okay. So Ragavan goes back to the top of my deck, I believe, or to my hand or something. Top or bottom of their owner's library. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bottom that one. Bottom. I don't want it at all, so. Oh man, them not having the third land keeps us in there. Man, this is becoming quite the game. We're still in trouble though. They're gonna end of turn violent outburst, and then we need to draw like a mystical dispute. No, that doesn't work. We need to draw force of negation. We don't. So, we've died. Because their end of turn gonna violent outburst us, and then they are going to get living end countered, and after that they're gonna shardless agent, and they don't do it. What are they playing around? What are they doing? What are they doing? Hello, opponent? I mean, I'm gonna do stuff. So, yeah, play this. What are they trying to play around? Like, them not going for it keeps me in this game longer than I should. They have the kill. They just have it. Why are they not going for it? Oh, they have like a mystical dispute for themselves and they want to keep it up as backup. Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna thought scour myself here. See if we hit the land. Okay, so that's going to the graveyard. Land, please? No, I can't cast that because then we're tapped out. Being tapped out is really scary. Yeah, they might just... oh no, they can't. They can't block with the reached guy. So they're down to 14. Like, what are they doing? They would have so easily won this game if they've just jammed. So we're gonna go ahead and discard an expressive iteration. I don't want them to know about Blood Moon. Yeah, they're just not going for anything. What the hell? All this does is give me time to draw out of it. Like, I'm in serious trouble. They're just not doing anything. So we're gonna go ahead and attack again. They could have the endurance here. They don't. Okay. What are they doing? Gonna go ahead and just play another Dragon Rage's Channeler. I mean, at this point, if they living end, how bad is it for me? Like, I can play a Murktide Regent. And now they're going for it. That's fine-ish. Not really, but can't really stop them, so... Like, I'm gonna counter this one. At least I'm gonna try. But I might just put like a bunch of dragons in my graveyard now. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Blood Moon in my graveyard. So, I'm guessing they mystical dispute this? Yeah. No, can't pay. So now stuff enters the battlefield again, but I just get to play like a bunch of creatures next to her. Oh wait, no, I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. So we did get the 4-1. Woohoo! This deck was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. This was great. Yeah, there's a reason this is one of the best decks. It's fantastic. I don't think you want to change anything for the main board. I would like a lot more graveyard hate in the sideboard. Like, that living end matchup felt hopeless. Like, absolutely hopeless. They screwed up pretty bad by not just going for it in game 3, and they still just killed us very easily. So yeah, I would want some stuff for the living end matchup, but or at least for graveyard decks. But besides that, yeah, you might. Yeah, I think you just might not need the Blood Moon and need to run like 3 surgicals, or not surgical, like 3. I don't know. Ravenous Trap might be a thing. I don't know, but I think you want like a bunch of graveyard hate in the sideboard for sure. Maybe just like get rid of the subtlety as well and just play for Leyline of the Void or something. I don't know. Yeah, main board is fantastic though. Love it. Wouldn't change a thing. And with that, we are on to the last part of this video. We are going to open our treasure chest trophy. So let's see what we get. We get... Come on. You can do it, Michigan. So we get 70 play points. That's nice. That's $7. Ooh, Verdant Catacombs. Nice. I like it. We get, what the hell is this? Creature tokens, get was this is whatever. Fury of the Horde. This used to be a combo card. Mirage Mirror, yeah, that whatever. Shaping Spirit of the Labyrinth, pretty cool. So we got 7 bucks and a Verdant Catacombs, that's sweet. As always, if you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And check out the deck. Check out the link in the description down below if you want to try out the deck for yourself. Use the MANATRADERS link for a discount. And with that all being said, I'm gonna get out of here because this has been over 2.5 hours of me recording. And enjoy your day. Stay safe. We'll all get through it. Bye bye.